Hi everybody, thanks a lot for joining me. Hope you don't mind my little tree that's still back there. I just love that tree. It's not even really decorated like Christmas, right? It's cupcakes, pink, blue. That can still pass for a while, right? Well, today in this review, I'm going to be talking about a new brush from Real Techniques. It's called the Silicone Liner Brush. This is such a unique concept. Do you see how that is just one little flexible silicone piece there, as opposed to having a brush with a bunch of hairs or fibers or whatever you want to call them? You know, this is just one solid little piece of silicone that you would use to dip into your cream liners and take it all across your lash line. So when I saw this at Ulta, I absolutely had to try it. It's just so different, so unique. I was especially intrigued about this because Real Techniques makes my current favorite brush to use on those cream and gel liners, and it's called the Fine Liner Brush. And when you look at it beside the silicone one, I think you can see that they're both about the same size as far as the width of line they're going to make on your lash line. This is just more of a traditional brush. It actually has a white tip, but I need to clean this one. And the packaging on this silicone liner brush says, "Our silicone liner brush is the ultimate tool for smooth, precise application of liquid or cream eyeliner." And I haven't really had a necessity to use this along with the liquid, because my liquids tend to have some sort of a brush included in there, you know, usually something that's got a tapered tip like that. But cream and gel liners is the primary reason why I would use something like this, and I was just very intrigued to see if it would give me a different effect or perform much differently than the brush that I love, which is the Fine Liner Brush. And you see how flexible this is? So if you're going to take that across your skin, it really does bend nicely. It's got a fine enough point to it to where you can really get right in there in your lashes. So there's a lot of precision with this tip that sometimes the hairs of a brush can't always give you. However, we're applying a cream type product. I think they do cause even my brush hairs to sort of bond together a little bit, give you an even finer tip than the brush might appear to have when it's dry. Do you know what I mean? You get it in something creamy and it's like it gives you just one nice fine solid line because it makes all of the brush hairs hang together. So I have no complaints on either of these on the kind of line that I get across my lash line. I feel like it's the perfect width. And Real Techniques actually makes another kind of eyeliner brush, and it's called the Pixel Point Eyeliner Brush, and it is definitely larger. It's right here, and it's larger than either of these other two. And I frankly think that's a little too big. It creates too wide of a line for me. So I like the size of the line. I feel like it glides on really smoothly. It doesn't skip or anything like that. And just to show you a little demo of how I use this, I did get out my Essence Gel Eyeliner, dip into that product a little bit, start taking it across my lash line. And my only complaint with this is that I feel like I have to dip back into the product more frequently with the silicone brush than I do my brush with normal hairs on it. And I think part of that might be is that the hairs are actually holding some more product, and this, you know, once it wipes off of that silicone tip, it's kind of gone. So that's not a big deal, but if you're going for the fastest application, I mean, I feel like I can get product on my fine liner brush and pretty much take it almost all the way, if not all the way across my lash line, and not have to go back in for anything. There's just maybe the slightest taper on these bristles that's allowing that brush to hold a little bit more, and that just seems to make for a little bit faster application. But honestly, that's the only difference I see between these two. I could see this being a really handy thing, maybe if you want to do some very precise like details or art, you know, on the side of your eye, swirl some things out, maybe working with more liquidy products, this would be even better. When this one's dirty, this may be the one that I reach for. That's another really positive point toward this, is that it cleans off so nicely and so thoroughly with just a quick, you know, wipe on a brush wipe, or just spray a little bit of brush cleaner on it, and it's like instantly clean. So I do love that aspect. So something I'll continue to use here and there, but I think my ultimate favorite liner brush to use with any of those cream and gel liners is the Fine Liner Brush, also from Real Techniques. But again, just a super, super innovative concept for a brush. So let me know if you've tried either of these, what your thoughts are, and thanks for watching this review. Bye!